What if I told you this isn't macOS? It's Linux. Today, I'll show you exactly how to turn your GNOME desktop environment into macOS step by step. Before we get started, please make sure you check the video description for links and resources I used throughout the video. As always in Linux, terminal is our first choice. Open terminal and let's get started. Update your package manager. I'm on Arch-based distribution, so I'm going to be using the sudo pacman-sy to update my package. And then after updating, install GNOME tweaks and extension manager. So I'm going to be using the pacman-s extension manager and GNOME tweaks. You can use Flatpak to install these two. After installing these two, you can close the terminal. Now open the extension manager. Click on the Browse tab and search all of these extensions and install all of them. Okay, I have installed all the extensions above. Please, you should do the same thing. After installing the Blur My Shell extension, it should actually change your shell from this opaque look to a blurry look. But if you are GNOME 47, that's not going to work. So you have to open the terminal and paste this command in. And that is going to make the Blur My Shell works. So now if I go to my shell, you can see that it's not opaque, it's now blurry. Now the next thing we do is to set up the extensions. Open the Blur My Shell and then come to panel. Make sure the panel is off. Turn on the panel and then make sure the disable overview is on. And then come to overview and then leave it as it is. Come to dash and leave it as it is. And then come to application blur. You need to make sure it is turned on. It wouldn't be on. You need to make sure it is turned on. And then come to enable all by default. Turn it on. Make sure the opacity is 255 and the brightness is 1.000. And then you need to make sure the Sigma 2 is set to 44. Now once you make sure all these settings are set properly, you can actually close the Blur My Shell. Open Dash to Dock Animated and then turn on opening animation and then come to styles, scroll and then turn on separator thickness to 1 pixels and then you can actually do this to fix that bug. Come to dash and then make sure panel mode is off and then the dock padding should be big and then the border radius should be a little higher and then edge distance should come up a little bit so that there will be a space down here. And then come to border thickness, set it to 1 pixel, click on the border color and then reduce the transparency. So I think the opacity right now is okay. Now make sure the background color is actually set to black and then make sure the opacity is where as you see mine. Make sure background blur is turned off. Come to labels and then turn on customize. and then increase the border radius to full, and make sure the border thickness is set to this, and then come to display, change the color to light blue. So this is how it looks like. Now come to icons. I would like to turn off this icon, and I would like to turn on the trash, and I would like to turn on downloads so that I'll get this downloaded. Now I'll come to the tweaks and change this to 19, and then change this to somewhere like 10, so you get this kind of look. So I want to increase the spread a little bit to 17. Now you can close the settings for the -2 animated. Open Searchlight and make sure your settings are the same as mine. Text color, leave it at default, and then scroll, come to the width, set it to 10. Make sure height is 0, border thickness is 1, border radius is full, border color is white. You can actually turn off the transparency, let the transparency come down, opacity comes down a little bit, and then if you come to the generals here, the search area, make sure you click on the search and then make a keyboard shortcut. In this case, I am using Control space. Now if you do the Control space, it should actually give you the spotlight search here, just like macOS. And then make sure your remaining are here. Your remaining settings are similar to mine. Okay, that's all for this one. Now the next thing we are going to do is to install the macOS theme. So we are going to be using this specific one by Vince Lewis. He's designed for the macOS theme. I have the command and everything set up already. Open your extension manager again, and let's change one thing. Open the Blame My Shell, come to panel and turn it off, and then close the extension. Now open terminal, and then we are going to be pasting this command in. This command simply clones the repository from Vince Lewis macOS GTK, and then it's also cd into it after the cloning is done. Here it says that I've already cloned it, so I can do cd macOS Tahoe GTK and it's inside. Now we have to make the install.sh executable by executing this command. Now do /install.sh -t for all the things, -b for blur, -l for lib adwaita things. Hit enter and wait for the magic to happen. It is done. If you want Firefox theme as well, you can do the chmod +x tweaks.sh and then do ./tweaks.sh and do -f for Firefox and hit enter. Now it says it is done, so you can actually go in and do this one as well. Now our shell installation should be done now. The next thing we do is to actually do the wallpaper theming. So actually cd into wallpaper, hit enter, do ls, and then you can see this file, macOS Tahoe. Open your file explorer or your files, and then come to macOS Tahoe, and then come to wallpaper, and then copy the Mac Tahoe and then do Ctrl-H to show hidden files and type local, go to the share and then look for GNOME background properties. If it is not there, make sure you create a folder GNOME background properties and then paste the new file in here, the Mac Tahoe file. And now, once you are in the wallpaper directory, you can make the install GNOME chmod. So now we come to this place and then we do +X, hit enter, and then let's execute it. Hit enter as well and you say it is finished. Now we close our two windows. Now open GNOME Tweaks, the one we installed, which you can see here, GNOME Tweaks, and then come to the appearance tab and then change the icons. Okay, we haven't installed the icons. Change the shell to this macOS dark green, and then the same for the legacy applications as well. Make sure it's the same as mine. macOS dark green, macOS dark green. So the next thing we do is actually do the icon thing. To do that, you have to clone this icon. So let's open our terminal again. So I have the command, I'm quickly pasting git clone the icons and I'm putting it inside the icons directory. Once it's done, cd into the icons and then let's make the install.sh executable and then let's do install.sh, hit enter. So it is done. Now open the GNOME Tweaks application again. And come to appearance and come to icons and select macOS dark. Now you see we have the macOS icons. Every icons have now been changed to the macOS icon. Now this is the last thing we do. We have to paste this command and hit enter. Now that's done, open the extension manager again. And then come to Blame My Shell, settings, drag it over here, come to application, make sure this one is on, and then come to panel, make sure it is off as well, and then remove, make sure opaque on focus is off. Now that's done, you can actually decrease and increase the sigma. I like the sigma to be at 44 as it was. And then I'm going to close all the windows. And now we have to do a quick restart. Guys, I have restarted, now I'm back. So the next thing we do is to open the GNOME settings and scroll to appearances and come to this place, the wallpaper theme we set. You see that it will appear here. So just like that, we have our GNOME based macOS look. Now if you toggle dark mode and light mode, it should work perfectly. And there's one more thing you have to do for the door. Extension. Come to the dash to dock animated and then scroll, make sure that there's come to style, and then the indicator, app indicator, the app running indicator. Click on the dots. Now it should show some dots under the app, so it will show the app indicators, the app indicators. So yeah guys, that's basically how to turn a Linux distribution GNOME into macOS style. Now let's look at the extensions, the optional extensions. So I'm suggesting you open the extension manager and then install the extension Impatience. The extension is Impatience will actually help us to fast or slow down the animations to fill our new macOS vibe. So the animations will be smooth and then slow and great. The next extension we have is logo menu. The logo menu would actually give us a macOS logo at the top here, as you can see, and then it has this, as you can open terminal extensions, you can force quit applications from there as well. And then we have quick settings tweaker, this one. So install it, and then it's going to install it anyways, and it's going to change your clock and to be very minimal. And if you come to this place, all your volumes will be showing here, your media that will be playing will show here, and the notifications will show here as well. It will just clean out this mess that is basically here. It's great. The last extension is caffeine. So caffeine, as the name suggests, when you are doing something you don't want your computer screen to go off, just turn on the caffeine, you are okay to go. And then this extension is actually not in the list, but it's optional. Type privacy purpose, privacy quick settings, this one, and then it's going to give you a quick settings for the privacy toggles to allow your camera location and stuff. So this is very good extension. To uninstall the theme, you need to open the terminal and then go into the repo we synced earlier. So cd mac Tahoe GTK, and then run the install.sh -u command and to uninstall it. And then now you have to go back and then cd into the icons that we sync, we clone from GitHub. And then you have to do install.sh-u as well, and it's going to also clean that up for you. You have to cd back into the Mac Tahoe and then do 2x-f-r to uninstall the Firefox theme as well. So guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned, and I'm going to see you in the next one.